Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. It's the Los Angeles Clippers and the Phoenix Suns. And the Clippers starting five. They've got Chris Paul. Elton Brand is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's George, and it's McAdoo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Just 5 to shoot. The three from Davis. Excellent D there from George. For three, Phoenix grabs the miss. Marion passes to Chambers. They get a hand on it. Leonard with the steal. McAdoo dishes to Paul. Pass to McAdoo. Here's Leonard. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now here's Leonard. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Claw getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time. Hit me, I'm open.
Nash against Paul. Pass to Chambers.
I got him.
Rebounded by McAdoo. Now Paul. Paul with the screen for Brand. Now here's Leonard. Guarded by Marion. And that's good. Kawhi Leonard for three. Leonard's got 5.
Leonard scores at all 3 levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
Pass to Marion. Stoudemire trying to break free. The shot by Marion, no good.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
George, no good. Nash against Paul. Nash's shot is in.
Absorbing contact well inside. Nash is a competitive guy and is able to find ways to score even against tough defense.
It's deflected. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Leonard looking around. Here's McAdoo, guarded by Stoudemire. Brand, and it's Brand with the jam.
Love watching Brand slam it down. Powerful throwdown.
Suns trail by 3. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Nash, the pass to Chambers. Goes back up, and the layup is up and in.
Using that size, Chambers able to get his inside look off and in.
The Clippers in the lead. Outside, George. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Chambers against Brand. Chambers can't make the basket.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And George kicks to Paul. Leonard on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Phoenix grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Defensive rebound.
Quick trigger that time from Davis with the jumper.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Paul. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Nash. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's Stoudemire with the jam.
You know, the connection Stoudemire has with his teammates on these alley-oops, really special and simpatico.
Pass to Brand. George against Davis. George with the bucket.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Suns trail by 3. Nash outside. Here's Stoudemire. Chris Paul grabs the miss.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
And then Brand with the dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Phoenix calls timeout. Dennis Johnson's checked in for Marion. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Freeze checked in. Suns trail by 5. Pass to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Davis makes getting up there for the jam look so easy. He's a deceptively good athlete.
Paul passes to Brand. Here's Leonard. Here's the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Leonard's got 10 points in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Chambers against Brand. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And how about the play by Stoudemire? Gets the defense off balance and able to draw the foul with the shot.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Both free throws good from Stoudemire.
Yeah, and Stoudemire really one of the deadliest big men in the game. His combination of power and speed and finishing, wow, unique.
Now here's Leonard. 10 points for him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Clippers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
You know, when you talk Kawhi Leonard, you start with his defense, and I don't know if there's a better wing defender around.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Johnson outside. Nash with the screen for Johnson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Clippers leading by 6. Brand a screen on Johnson. To the inside. And it's Brand with the jam.
Keeping things plain and simple in the screen and roll. Brand, excellent execution.
Pass to Chambers. Floats one up. The shot comes out. Clippers with the ball. Lets it go from the wing. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Brand outside. Leonard with no one around. From outside, off the mark. Suns trail by 8. And it's Nash in the corner. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Here's McAdoo, defended by Nash. Chambers against Leonard. Pass to McAdoo. Here's Free. The tray. Stoudemire grabs the board.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Johnson. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Outside Leonard. Out to the right wing. Pass to Free. There's the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Chambers got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's the lob to the hoop. And stolen by Leonard. Here's Paul. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And the Clippers lead by 8.
Boy, a tough, gritty, smart point guard. Paul isn't at all intimidated by a little contact.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. They swipe it. Fast break, here we go. And inside, defended by Chambers.
You know what, just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Johnson outside. Chambers with a screen on free. And the rejection by Brand.
Perfect timing on the rejection there. This is the type of defense Brand can play.
And Phoenix making a change here. Kids checked in. Los Angeles making a switch here.
Let Chambers shoot that.
Pass to Nash. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Kicks it out to Johnson. Chambers with a screen on Brand. Here's Johnson, and here is Kidd. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by McAdoo. McAdoo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Over in the corner, Paul. He lobs it up.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Paul passes to McAdoo.
Hey, yo, right here.
Back to Paul. Here's McAdoo, defended by Nash. Down low, here's Manning. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, when Manning attacks with that kind of authority and force, it's hard to defend him without fouling.
It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls.
Manning has a lot of attributes you like. He's really just an all-around solid big guy and does a really good job knocking down shots, too.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Adams, he's checked in for Stoudemire. Nance comes in for Chambers. Davis is checked in for Nash. And it's Booker in for Jason Kidd. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Johnson, the pass to Davis. 1:32 left in the first.
An elite offensive threat. Booker continues to try and find ways to improve his game.
Phoenix shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Booker. Los Angeles leading by 10. Harper with the ball. Jordan looking it over. Free against Davis. 5 to shoot. It's deflected.
Nance, one of the superb shot blockers in the game, just has a real good sense of when to elevate on the defensive end.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Manning, and it's in off the backboard.
It's an overlooked part of Kawhi's game, but he does a nice job distributing the ball.
Johnson against Harper. Booker outside. Back to Johnson. The three. And there's Booker on the assist from Dennis Johnson. Booker's got 5 points so far.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And here's Leonard. Jordan a screen on Davis. And here's Leonard from three. And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin here for the Clippers guys.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Clippers leading by 11. We've got Devin Booker. Adams is out there with Larry Nance. And there's Davis. And it's Johnson in at the point. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Jordan and the dunk by Jordan.
There's the unselfishness of Kawhi Leonard, keeping his teammates involved.
Harper against Johnson. Booker dishes to Davis. Adams with the screen on Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Here's Davis over Leonard. And it's Davis missing.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Johnson. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Adams with the screen on Leonard. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Johnson, he's checked in for Phoenix. Free against Booker. Back to Harper.
Well, you can't get too physical with Harper now, especially when he's going up for that shot inside.
The Clippers have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Some changes for Phoenix. Sean Marion, he's checked in for Nance. And it's Kidd in for Booker. Paul George is checked in for Los Angeles. And Harper drops them both.
Boy, the energy Ron Harper brings to his game is pretty impressive. I mean, it helps him make contributions on both ends because he's always putting forth great effort.
Now here's Davis. Pass to Adams. Marion kicks to Adams. And here is Kidd. He's covered by Leonard. Clock at 4. Here's Davis. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Los Angeles leading by 17. In the corner, George with it. Plays it up off the glass. George has got 6.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
Marion outside. And he can't stop the run as he misses. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin?
Wow. I love it, though, D.A. I got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Leonard. Phoenix grabs the miss. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Adams kicks to Davis. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And this is why you really got to be careful how you guard Walter Davis. He's so good at drawing fouls.
The Suns have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Davis.
One of the things that stands out about Davis is just how smooth he is. I mean, he makes the game look really easy.
And both free throws good for Davis. Clippers leading by 17. To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Very few players have the combination of power and athleticism that Kawhi has. Electric.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Johnson, the pass to Davis. Over George. Bank shot, no good. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 10-2 run here. It's hauled in by Adams. Suns trail by 19. Here's Davis. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Leonard on the wing. He's covered by Kidd. Here's Manning. 6 points for him. And Leonard gets it to go.
Boy, it has been a huge night for Leonard. The skill is obvious, but his strength is what makes him hard to defend.
Outside, Davis. Clock at 6. Here's the lob to Adams. Davis finds Adams. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Jordan. George against Davis. Outside Harper. Kicks it out to Leonard. Launches it. It's hauled in by Adams. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Marion is either going to jump over you or go through you. He's a hard matchup inside.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Stoudemire, he's checked in for Phoenix. Chris Kaman's checked in for Los Angeles. Chris Paul comes in for Ron Harper.
One shot.
Marion, excellent at knocking down free throws. Solid from the stripe.
Los Angeles leading by 17. Johnson against Paul. Pass to Leonard. Over Kidd. And it's Leonard again missing. Kidd against Leonard. It's Kidd with the drive. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Kidd doing a nice job snaking inside. I like that move. Terrific at maneuvering, eel-like, all the way to the rim.
And Kidd, no good on that one.
Kidd, such a great two-way threat who makes everybody around him better. What a player.
Inside, Kaman. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And it's Davis missing. Los Angeles leading by 17. George with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. George double-teamed. Leonard against Davis. Leonard the pass to Manning. Back to Leonard. Over Davis. Here's Kaman, and finished off by Kaman.
Doing big man things. Kaman battles to get the rebound and finish the play with some strength.
And the jam by Stoudemire.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Here's Leonard. Jason Kidd grabs the miss. Suns trail by 17. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here, and stolen by Kaman. Outside Leonard. Pass to Manning. Outside for George. 6 to shoot. The 3-ball. Drains it from beyond the arc. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
It's a big part of George's game, the three-point shot, and for good reason. I mean, he's a sniper out there.
Here's Stoudemire. Back to Johnson. Marion setting the pick for Johnson. Takes it inside. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Hey, when you're defending KJ, you got to back up a little bit to account for his tremendous acceleration.
Pass to Manning. Back to Paul. Kicks it out to Leonard. Puts up a 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Three-point field goal.
Leonard's got 20.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
McAdoo is checked in for the Clippers. Harper comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Booker against Harper. Pass to George. To the middle. And it's Kaman missing. Suns trail by 19. Van Arsdale, the pass to Nash. Cans it from downtown. Nash has got 5 points so far.
And the quickness of Nash's game, just taking a shot there before the defense has a chance to react.
Harper kicks to George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. George has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Clippers. Nash against Paul. On the wing, Mary. Pass to Booker. Here's Van Arsdale. 5 on the clock. From deep. And the foul on Amari Stoudemire. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Clippers leading by 19. George looking over the floor. Pass to Harper. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
And Phoenix has possession after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Van Arsdale. Over George. Van Arsdale can't get it to go. Takes the 13-footer. Again, Los Angeles.
The mid-range, no problem for PG. He's really improved as a shooter.
Booker outside. And nothing is falling for him right now. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Here's McAdoo. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Goes to the reverse layup and traps it in. McAdoo's got 6.
McAdoo, a talented scorer on the block now. I mean, he knows exactly how to get the position he wants to score down there.
Nash outside. Pass to Van Arsdale. Stoudemire with a screen on George. Van Arsdale, good. Van Arsdale's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And George, here we go. Kicks it out to Paul. To the paint. Here's McAdoo. Pass to Kaman. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
For Los Angeles, they have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. Chambers is checked in for the Suns. Davis comes in for Devin Booker. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Leonard's checked in. And here's Los Angeles. They're on an 11-3 run. George double teamed. Kaman finds Paul. Kicks it out to Leonard. And the rebound goes to Nash. And it's Phoenix's ball. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Stoudemire slams it in.
How much fun would it be to play with Steve Nash? I mean, man, I know everybody who can score it or shoot it would love to be on the floor with him.
And he gets the bucket. He's got 7.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. An emphatic LU jam.
Hall is so good at shredding defenses in the pick and roll. He seems to always be one move ahead.
Ball against Nash. Pass to Davis. Now Marion. Now Stoudemire. Defended by Kaman. And Stoudemire with the basket on the assist by Marion. Stoudemire's got 12 in the game. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Clippers lead by 20. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Clippers with the ball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Brand out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's Paul George. And it's McAdoo in at the center position. Now here's Leonard. That three off the mark. Nash against Paul. Nash the pass to Chambers. And it's sent back by McAdoo. It's good. Here's George. Brand sets a screen for George. A three-pointer, no good. Suns trail by 18. Nash outside. Stoudemire with a screen on George. Nash the pass to Stoudemire. Back to Nash. 6 on the shot clock. Davis against Leonard. And Davis can't get it to go.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Nash against Paul. Nash's shot is off. Clippers leading by 18. McAdoo inside, working on Stoudemire. Nice shot by McAdoo.
And that's a part of what makes McAdoo such a great scorer on the inside. Even with the man all over him, he can avoid the block and still be on target.
Now here's Nash. He has 7. Here's Chambers. Great D that time from Brand. Chambers gone 2 of 7 from the floor here. Here's George. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
first one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Sun squad struggling. Marion outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. McAdoo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Leonard. Rebounded by Chambers. Chambers got 7 rebounds in the game. Nash outside. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played, and they pick up 2.
And the quickness of the release, very impressive from Nash, especially when he gets inside.
George with the screen on Nash. Paul with the 3. Good on the triple. Paul's got 5 now.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Phoenix calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
Get on your feet and get loud, fans. Here come the T-shirts, everyone. Who wants one? Get on your feet right now, crowd. It's time to fire off some T-shirts. T-shirt time, everyone. Let's go.
Davis, the pass to Chambers. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Here's George after the Suns pick up 2. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Chambers. Chambers got his 8th rebound here tonight. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
You got the 1-2 punch, as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. DA, thanks. And that one falls for Davis. And both free throws good for Davis. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Brand sets a screen for George. And the foul called on Sean Marion. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Phoenix on defense, trailing by 19. from the low block, and Stoudemire with the block.
At the defensive end, Stoudemire has all the tools to shut you down and turn your water off.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Clippers have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, McAdoo.
The most impressive thing about McAdoo is how diverse his game is. Attacking the rim, hitting jump shots. He's got a lot of ways to punish you.
That one misses. Suns trail by 20. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Now here's Paul. He's got 5. Brand outside. From beyond the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Chambers. Pass to Nash. Stoudemire with a screen on Brand. Shot clock at 5. Stoudemire kicks to Nash. Drains the three-pointer. Nash has got 12 points in the game.
The sharpshooter Nash, especially efficient and lethal from outside the arc with that really efficient stroke of his.
George against Davis. Now here is George. He's guarded closely. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game. Ball against Nash. High post, Stoudemire. Over McAdoo. Stoudemire, no good. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Brand sets a screen for George. His three-pointer is off the mark. Suns trail by 19. Pass to Chambers. Nash against Leonard. Nash, the pass to Chambers. To the inside. Out to Marion. From outside the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
That unique-looking jumper of Marion's, I mean, it's more effective than it is pretty.
Brand outside. Here's George. He's guarded by Davis. The 3. And Paul George with the 3. George has got 21.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Stoudemire. 14 points for him. Count that bucket.
A walking bucket. Stoudemire is phenomenal with the ball, scoring in so many ways and so explosive.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
Al Paul. He has 5. Pass to McAdoo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the pick. Free passes to McAdoo. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Oh, how about the powerful move there on that slam from McAdoo? Not many are better than him at getting the job done on the interior. He'll always find a way to finish at the rim when he gets a chance.
Clippers leading by 16. Here's Free. It's stolen by Johnson. Floats it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
At the line for the Clippers, McAdoo taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Suns trail by 15. Nash, the pass to Johnson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Johnson's got his second basket of the game.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Here's Free, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Here's Free, 6 points for him. And here's Leonard from 3. Rebounded by Chambers. Pass to Nash. Stoudemire setting the pick for Nash. Looks for Paul. Gets it to him. And they're moving it up. Here's Free. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Chambers got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Nash, the pass to Johnson. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And Stoudemire getting double teamed. Chambers kicks it over to Nash. 5 to shoot. Here's Davis, and he uses the glass on the layup. Davis has got 16 points. Clippers leading by 13. Paul with the ball, guarded now by Nash. Powered down as the whistle blows. A 3-point play chance.
Yeah, and not rushing anything. I mean, McAdoo doesn't rush anything. Lets everything just come to him within the flow of the game.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. So for the Suns, Adams comes in for Amari Stoudemire. And it's Nance in for Chambers. And then for Los Angeles, DeAndre Jordan comes in for Brand. And it's Harper in for Paul.
One shot.
And it's Davis with the ball for Phoenix. It's a 16-point game. Down low, here's Adams, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
One of the things you love about Adams is how efficient he is. I mean, he's a guy that plays the game the right way and with a high IQ.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Throw good, Adams. Gibbs checked in for Larry Nance. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Los Angeles leading by 15. Here's Free. 6 points for him. Pass to Leonard. Over Nash. Inside. Shot clock at 6.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Davis with it. He's got 16.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
4th team foul.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. First free throw is good. Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix. Johnson comes in for Steve Nash. And both free throws good for Davis. And here is Los Angeles now. Harper the pass to Free. And that one drops for him. Free's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Look now, World B. Free averages over 30 a season. So he's a bona fide, certified, credentialed bucket maker.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And here are the Clippers now. The Suns getting the bucket. 6 to shoot. Leonard, no luck.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
Here's Free. He's got 8. A nice shot by Jordan.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Adams sets the pick for Davis. Going inside. Pass to Adams. Great D that time from Jordan. Los Angeles leading by 15. And here's Leonard from 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Leonard's got 23.
Kawhi poses so many problems for a defense. I mean, inside, outside, mid-range, he can hurt you from anywhere.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Adams with the screen on Leonard. Booker, no good. Free against Johnson, and the basket is good. Free's got 10 points.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Marion. Get out there with Johnson. Then it's Stoudemire, and it's Johnson in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Stoudemire. Marion outside. Stoudemire setting the pick for Marion. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Kid against Free. Paul surveying the floor. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Fires from way outside. Rebounded by Marion. Marion's got 7 rebounds in the game. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the dunk by Marion.
Marion going upstairs to polish off the alley-oop.
Los Angeles leading by 18. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Free against Kidd. Jordan down low. That shot misses. And it's the Suns with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And then Stoudemire slams it in.
And for a big man, Stoudemire is an incredible dunker. Glides to the rim effortlessly, and the D really at his mercy.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Stoudemire. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And the dunk by Marion.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Kidd. Now here's Marion. And here is Johnson. 4 on the clock. Some solid D from Paul. Los Angeles leading by 14. Outside, George launches a 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Stoudemire with a screen on Paul. Johnson, the pass to Stoudemire. Rebound by the Clippers. Jordan's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Kidd against Free. Here's Paul. Kidd grabs the board. Suns trail by 17. Johnson inside. Defended by George. And it's sent back by George.
George is versatile defensively, can guard multiple positions, and that versatility allows him to block some shots, too.
Free can't get it to go. Ball against Kidd, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Clippers leading by 15. Paul passes to Jordan. Here's Manning. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Love when Manning goes up with that kind of power. When he does that, he can be dominant inside.
Johnson outside. Johnson sets the screen for Kidd. There's the drive. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
It's amazing how many ways Kidd sparks their offense.
At the line for your Suns, Jason Kidd. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So for the Suns, Chambers is checked in for Stoudemire. Davis comes in for Dennis Johnson. And it's Nash in for Johnson. Nash against Harper. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. Brand outside. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Marion. Phoenix, no good that time either.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Down low. McAdoo inside, defended by Chambers. Here's Brand, and another three for the Clippers.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Now here's Davis. Nash with no one around. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Kidd against George. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Suns trail by 18. To the middle. Here's Marion. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
Because of his athleticism, Shawn Marion is a hard matchup, which is why he's able to draw fouls like he does.
The Suns making a switch here. Booker's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Freeze checked in for Paul George. Now here's Leonard. Pass to Free. Looking to end his cold spell. Phoenix grabs the miss. Marion's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Clearly not the tallest guy in the league, more like one of the smallest in the league. But Nash figures out ways to do damage inside.
Suns, Steve Nash taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And, you know, one of the things you have to love and respect about Nash is his leadership. He's an elite talent, a self-made player who I think makes all of his teammates look better.
Stoudemire's checked in for Shawn Marion. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Free. And so Nash nails both of them. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 16-point lead. To the inside. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
What a terrific finisher he is for an undersized player. Chris Paul doesn't let anything throw him off.
Shooting for the Clippers, Chris Paul. At the line for one.
Free throw drops for Paul. Here's Nash. Stoudemire outside. Back to Nash. Stoudemire with a screen on Paul. And the jam by Stoudemire.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Marion, he's checked in for the Suns. Paul George, he's checked in for the Clippers. Clock at 6. To the paint. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Now here is Davis. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Chambers. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Los Angeles leading by 17. Outside, George. And here's Leonard from 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Marion's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Stoudemire. Davis with it. They set the pick. 5 on the clock, and here is Marion. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Now, here's George. Back to Brand. And here's Leonard from 3. And Davis pulls it down.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. George dishes to Brand.
Because Brand is so strong, you got to be physical with him, otherwise he'll go right through you, and as a result, the defenders often foul.
At the line for the Clippers, Elton Brand. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And Brand, one of those guys that's a nightly double-double threat. Actually a 20-10 guy, an effective scorer who rebounds at a high rate too.
And so Brand nails both of them. Here's Nash. Pass to Chambers. High post, Stoudemire. Good. Stoudemire's got 13 points in the second half.
You almost have to come at Stoudemire this hard inside, but he still pushes past the contact.
Throws it up high.
I love that dish down low.
Chris Paul.
Suns trail by 17. Nash outside. The jump hook hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Stoudemire's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I like how confident Stoudemire is in the paint. I mean, really good at getting the position he wants inside.
And McAdoo kicks to Leonard. Brand passes to George. Shot clock at 6. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, it's really hard to distract Paul George when he goes into a shot. I mean, even though the defense is there and made the obvious foul, doesn't seem to bother him.
At the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Suns trail by 18. Nash outside. Takes the 3. Rebounded by McAdoo. McAdoo's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Brand left side. Back to Paul. Out to Brand. 6 to shoot. And here's Leonard from 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Leonard's got 26.
You know, they don't rely on Brand for this, but he can make the quality pass from time to time.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Marion. And there it is for him. Marion's got 11 points here in just the second half. Los Angeles leading by 19 points. George passes to Brand. Back to George. Here he goes. Over Davis. And there's Paul George on the assist by Brand. Brand's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Chambers. Nash with the screen on Brand. Back to Nash. Now Stoudemire. Shot left block. That one a little long.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Leonard with the ball. Over Marion. Rebounded by Marion. Nash against Paul. Stoudemire with a screen on Paul. Nash kicks to Marion. Outside, Davis. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Paul outside. Pass to Leonard from the arc. No good. And it's Phoenix's ball. Nash with it. He's covered by Leonard. Marion dishes to Nash. Shoots over Leonard. Phoenix no good that time either. Paul outside. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Bob McAdoo.